Hey, hey, hey! I am live and I like to go live with a little bit of music. Tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999. Oh. Boo! Hello, it's Friday. Happy Friday. My name is Ann Zaprasny, and I'm going live with my community at noon. And I just thought I would share a little bit about what we're doing today. So it's week 2 of our 8-week rave coaching program. It's closed. We have our cohort. We have such an awesome community. And today I'm going to talk about unrealistic expectations, perfectionism, and your personal brand and how they all interrelate. So I thought I would just jump on quickly and just share a little bit about how unrealistic expectations might be showing up in your life. I know they show up in my life, and they show up for both business professionals and for athletes. So, like, what's an unrealistic expectation? It's a demand, a stress, a pressure that is self imposed that you define. I have to do this in order to be successful, feel good. So if I'm working with an athlete, what's an example? So let's go with a basketball player. Basketball players worked so hard on their shot. They have a game, they take their first shot and they miss. Maybe they're good. They take the second shot, they miss. And you can read it in their body language that they're aggravated, they're frustrated. So when we have unmet expectations, what typically happens is it triggers an emotion. It'll trigger this emotion of frustration or stress. Then we'll erode our confidence. And then we get into this cycle of just messing up our performance a little bit. I'll give you a business example, right? So I'm an entrepreneur and in essence a salesperson, right? To generate revenue, I have to be successful at selling. And early in the process, I think I had an expectation I'm going to close every single deal that I had. And the reality was there's no salesperson that closes every single deal that they have. But early on, when I didn't close, I got frustrated. You kind of go, what are you doing? Maybe you're in the wrong space, and it can impact your whole performance. So what do you do? What do you do if you suffer from perfectionism or you struggle a little bit with these like unrealistic expectations that you put on yourself? And the answer is really, can you let go of those unrealistic expectations? You still have goals, they're different, and focus on the process, right? So for that basketball player who sees success as, I shoot, the ball always goes in. How do we play great basketball? Right? How do we play great basketball? We're aggressive. We box out. We follow our shot. We're talking. There are many things beyond just making every shot that go into having a successful game. The same is true for a salesperson, right? You didn't close the sale. What can you learn? How can you modify? What's the activity? What are the relationships you need to buy, etc.? So this is just a sneak peek of some of the things we're going to talk about in our course today, our cohort that goes live at noon. And how does this relate to your personal brand? Listen, if I am frustrated easily, it shows up in my brand. It shows up in my brand, right? So we need to have an awareness of like what's triggering us, what says, and what are the rules in our mind that are triggering how we can perform, so that once we have that awareness, we can change that. And when we talk about your personal brand, we are talking about like, what is your brand? Who knows it? More importantly, what do you want your brand to be, and who should know it? So happy Friday. I hope you have an awesome weekend. Stay well.